Hi, I'm Colleen and I don't like cauliflower.
And I'm Shannon and I don't like onions.
And we're picky eaters.
Hello!
Hello!
Welcome to Picky Eaters.
What do we talk about now?
We talk about where we're going.
We're gonna go eat.
Yes, at Animal Kingdom.
At Tiffins.
At Tiffins. Now, I don't know what we're gonna eat.
I don't either.
Like, the last two places, I feel like I've had some sort of idea of, like, there's gonna be something I'll eat. There'll be, like, a meal. There'll be... I mean, I know there's chicken here, but, like... I feel like we can't order the same thing.
My husband kept being like, you gotta branch out from chicken and steak. And I was like, that's not the point of the show.
We've only done 2 episodes. We have time to branch out from chicken and steak.
I also enjoy shrimp.
Is it against the rules for us to order from the kids' menu, do you think? I feel like that might be breaking a rule.
I think so.
I
don't think we made that a rule, but I think
that's not very helpful to people who don't want to order off the kids' menu.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna eat.
I don't know either. But it's probably something.
Yeah,
We'll eat something.
bread at least.
But there was a dessert that looked good.
Ooh, we'll eat bread and dessert. Where's my mask?
Okay, here we are at Tiffins. It's very peaceful and quiet, and I feel like I should whisper.
Yeah.
So we got our little thing where you scan to get the menu. The menu's on the app too,
Yeah.
so it's all kind of the same. And then we were given a paper beer and wine menu. Okay, Tiffin's signature bread service, which is $12, which means the time has failed us because I'm paying for bread.
$12 too.
Red pepper hummus, spicy coriander yogurt, ginger pear chutney.
I bet that sounds really delicious to some people.
Yeah, we're just gonna eat the bread and not those things. The Tiffins salad, avocado, tomato, roasted sweet corn, queso fresco, buttermilk dressing, charred octopus, romesco sauce, olive tapenade, chorizo, squid ink aioli.
Chorizo again.
I know that word though. I've actually had like calamari, so you know, I'm like kosher like that.
That's good for you.
Spiced chickpea falafel, mint pistachio pesto, cumin scented garlic rayata, pickled vegetables. Duo of appetizers where you get charred octopus and the spiced chickpea falafel, or a taco, plant-based tinga avocado, plant-based cheese, and a corn tortilla. Those are the appetizers.
Do you want to tell us about the specialty cocktails?
Yeah, I'll tell you about the specialty cocktails. There's of course like wine and beer and stuff. They're like wine and beer and stuff. They do have some specialty non-alcoholic beverages as well. The Zingber Fizzy, Hibiscus Henna, Lily Gorilli, Balinese Breeze, and Kiyama Mama. They have fun names. Mostly they're like soda with fruit juice of some kind. Specialty cocktails, there's Jen's Tattoo.
I like the name of that. It's cool.
Annapurna Zing, the Lamu Libation, Hightower Rocks, Snow Leopard Salvation, and the Tempting Tigress. I got the Lamu Libation, which is Star African Rum, Cruzan Banana Rum, Guava Puree, Tropical Juices, and Gosling's 151 Rum Float. I don't really know what all that means, but I like rum. Okay, I'm gonna try my Lamu Libation. Yeah, tastes like rum with fruit juice.
Which is really
Which
all
is
you
what
want.
I like, so, and I'm not driving. Yeah, that's good.
So we've got main courses. Number 1 is the butter chicken, which I can already say we're probably going to get that. It is with chickpea rice croquette, English peas, cauliflower, and pickled onion. And then we've got shrimp and grits, Anson Mills grits, applewood smoked bacon, heirloom tomatoes, smoked pepper jam, tamarind braised short rib. It kind of just gets more adventurous as we go down the menu.
Yeah, it's true.
Tamarind braised short rib, which is parsnip, potato puree, cauliflower, cipollini onion, medjool date vinaigrette, substitute grilled beef tenderloin 55.
I think so you could get a beef tenderloin instead.
So for $55.
Yeah.
I can read a menu, yeah, sure. And then we have the surf and turf. South African dry spiced beef tenderloin, seared scallops, potato pave, grilled vegetables, dania butter, and cola demi glace. And then the whole fried sustainable fish. Now this is the one where it looks
It's a fish,
like
it's got its head.
It's a whole fish, yeah. It's the kind of like signature dish, I guess. Fermented black bean sauce, Thai green papaya slaw, and peanuts. And then North African spiced tofu, which is chermoula marinated tofu, seasonal vegetables, wilted kale, tomato chutney. And that's all plant-based.
Read about the enhancements.
So then we've got enhancements, don't really know what that means. Gobi Manchurian, which is crispy fried cauliflower Manchurian sauce and green onion, and then lobster macaroni and cheese, black diamond cheddar, sherry, orecchiette pasta. Or yeah, that seems right. So there's not like separate sides, so I guess the enhancements are kind of like sides. I feel like we're not saying as much about this menu as we usually would because we don't know what any of it is. So we're really gonna have to think about this one.
Yeah.
So now we think.
So we ordered the bread service, and then for our main course, Shannen ordered butter chicken. And
Chicken again.
And I ordered the shrimp and grits. We're gonna try a new meat. It's exciting. Like, I've had shrimp before, but like for the show.
We both like shrimp.
Yeah. Shrimp is acceptable. My husband is allergic to shrimp, so like I can't get shrimp. Like he's not gonna die, but I don't get shrimp when he's around and we go eat somewhere. So I eat shrimp when he's not around and then brush my teeth. So there's like 3 or 4 types of bread in there. But I'm gonna be honest, I didn't hear everything the guy said. So I think that he said pomegranate and whole wheat Indian bread on the bottom. And then in the sauces, this first one is the red pepper hummus. This is the spicy coriander yogurt. And this is the ginger pear chutney.
Yes.
This does kind of look like a chutney. Kind of tastes like a chip.
But we're not sauce fans, as viewers will know.
Got spices on it. That's okay.
Chip. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Big floppy chip.
This kind of looks like fruit leather. I don't even know. I don't know how to explain this.
Kind of reminds me of eating a taco.
Yeah, but thicker.
I think I like that better than the chip. So this is pomegranate?
Yeah, something like that.
So it tastes more like
Bread.
bread with just a little bit of a pomegranate taste. Not a lot though.
Put a sauce on something, Shannen.
Ew. Which one?
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever tried hummus before, so
Okay.
it seems appropriate on the chip.
Yeah, I think so.
It's hard to say because I don't really like the chip that much. I guess that's okay.
Okay. I'll try one. Okay, so let's see. You did the hummus, so I'll get this yogurt thing. And I guess I'll put it on this weird fruit leather thing.
And here we thought the bread was gonna just be like the one thing that we like.
And then it wasn't really bread. It's green and I'm so afraid of it. Oh my god.
I'm so glad I didn't try that one.
Like, it wasn't really, it just like, it hit you. I think it was kind of weird. I'll try the last one though, because why not? This is the like pear chutney. Yeah, the last one.
That better?
Yeah, that's okay. It's a little spicy, but look, it's like chunks of pear, so it's not bad.
Okay.
I'm just not gonna eat any more of it, but the one that's bread-like is definitely the best. This thing is just strange. Like,
I'm gonna eat it,
I think so. Like, it tastes
but it's just
like
not what I expected.
bread, but like doesn't look like bread. The chip is like too spicy.
Yeah, I don't
I might
like
finish this one.
the flavor.
Are these good pictures or the you can't believe what they want me to eat pictures?
No,
pictures.
they're
They look great.
beautiful.
Oh, well, hopefully they taste even better.
I hope
Yeah.
so too.
Proof is in the pudding though, so I'll let you taste.
Okay, I got my shrimp and grits, and I gotta be real with you guys. I don't know what grits are.
Me neither.
They're this white thing.
They look like mashed potatoes, but they aren't.
So I'm gonna taste this. I don't know what it is, but I'm doing it for you. Oh, it's so strange. It's like, it looks like, and then there's little balls in it. I learned something new today. I don't like grits. So there's that.
You want to try the shrimp?
I'm gonna try a piece of shrimp.
We know that we like shrimp.
I do know that I like shrimp. So what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna take the shrimp out of this.
Okay.
So, shrimp trick. Slide your knife up here. Cut down there. You can pull the shell off and get all of the meat out.
Tastes good.
That's good shrimp. So shrimp, good. Grits, bad.
Okay.
There's also some little tomatoes here.
Yeah,
And some little onions. I like onions. I may eat the little onions.
that's good for you.
Shannon doesn't like onions. Everything had onions and cauliflower. That was the theme.
I've had onions like mixed in with stuff before, and that's fine. Ish. Depends. Okay, so I've got butter chicken. That's a potato. Peas. Is this cauliflower?
I think so.
Very cooked cauliflower.
Or it's just broccoli.
Or it's just like brown broccoli. Which I like broccoli. Let's try it. It does look kind of green. Yeah, I think that's broccoli.
Okay.
It's all very pretty, but I like that it's not all like piled on top of each other.
But that's not our jam.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, I can just cut the chicken and have a bite of chicken without a bunch of other stuff on it. That's good. It's got a little bit of a spice. I'm gonna try what this is. I don't know what that is, but it's fine. I didn't like dunk the chicken in it, but
What are those little white things?
I don't know.
Onion straws?
They could be.
Eat one.
I dropped it. I can't. It might be onion.
And then there's some
They're
peas.
crispy. Which, like, I'm not like the biggest fan of peas, but I'll eat peas. Oh yeah. It's like peas inside.
Are you sure that's a potato?
I'm not sure that's a potato. It looks like a potato, so that's what I was saying.
You should eat it
And
and
I
see
was
what
kind
happens.
of waiting for you to correct me.
Well, we think so, at least for now. Fair enough. Don't let me know if you need anything. Your appetizer should be up here, Joel.
Is that the chickpea rice croquette?
Oh, it must be.
Says that chickpea and rice is, and guess what? That's cauliflower.
This is cauliflower?
Yep.
Well, this is
And
very
pickled
interesting.
onion.
Okay, so this is onion.
Yeah.
I liked the crispiness of this. It actually didn't taste that much like onion. It wasn't
Okay.
very
Well, you
strong.
said you didn't like onion at the beginning of this process.
I know. Well, maybe things have changed. I'm a different person now. This is very interesting.
So it's like rice and chickpeas,
Yeah.
but you thought it was a potato.
Well, I don't know. It's just a very like interesting texture.
Like grits.
Yeah.
Try grits, Shannon. Take a bite
Oh.
of this gritsness.
I don't know how I feel about grits. I think the taste is fine. Not sure about the texture.
Hey, I said I didn't like cauliflower. Maybe I should try a bite of cauliflower.
Yeah.
It does really look like broccoli.
Yeah.
It tastes like broccoli,
Yeah,
so
it
maybe
tastes like
cauliflower is fine. I meant I don't like grits. Will be the new.
That's the new thing.
So then for dessert, you can have the Lion King, which is caramel mousse, chocolate brownie, and with strawberry mango sauce. Passion fruit tapioca creme, which is chocolate crumble, citrus fruits, and coconut creme, which is plant-based. Or the South American chocolate ganache, which is a caramelized banana and cocoa nib Tule?
Chule?
I don't know. Tuile.
I
Should
don't
get
know.
a linguist on this show. I think we're gonna do the Lion King. They all sound good.
Yeah, they all
actually.
sound pretty good for us.
And you know what? On the menu outside,
it was
they had an apple pie cheesecake.
yes,
That might be like a seasonal thing.
probably apple pie.
I don't like cheesecake, so we wouldn't have that.
So I think this is some sort of
Powdered chocolate.
yeah. I don't want to ruin it. So there's strawberries, blueberries, which I'm not a fan of either of those. It's very solid on the outside.
Enjoy, folks. Are we enjoying our after dinner course, folks?
Yes.
Excellent.
This is really good. So what was this?
The Lion King.
Well, yeah. I could tell it was the lion. This is caramel mousse, chocolate brownie, which is on the bottom, strawberry, we got blueberries, and mango sauce. I assume that's that, so. Oh, this is like, yeah, it's like white chocolate. It's actually pretty good.
Oh, it is very solid on.
Yeah, it's like a crust on the
I'm
outside.
gonna take a strawberry.
Go for it. You can have all the strawberries. That's good, yeah.
That's good. So this is the South American chocolate ganache. So it's like a bar of chocolate and, raspberry sauce probably, and like whipped
Bananas.
cream, and I don't know what this weird thing is, but bananas. So I'm gonna have a piece of chocolate with banana. The caramelized banana is really good. And I mean, the chocolate tastes like chocolate, and chocolate is great.
Yeah, we love chocolate.
I don't know what this thing is. Because it kind of looks like a sponge.
Well, try it. You just went for the whole thing.
Well, that's up to you, of course.
It's just a chocolate sponge.
Okay. And as we've established before, I'm not a raspberry sauce fan. Even a little bit of raspberry sauce, but here we are. That's good. Tastes like a chocolate bar. Let's eat them.
Let's eat them. to Cosmic Rays, the Christmas edition.
That's right.
Because that's where we are.
So, where do we go today?
Oh.
Tiffins. Tell us about your drink.
Right, I did that. What was it called? I had a cocktail, the Lemu Libation, for $14. It was really good. I'm drunk. Have you ever had a drink and you're like, man, I want another drink? I sound like an alcoholic, but it was like, this was really yummy and I'd like to keep going. It was good. I really enjoyed it. It was strong. She didn't even taste it. It was strong though. I liked it.
I would have tasted it, but then it was all gone. I looked over and there was no more drink.
Yeah, that happens.
And I carried her out. So then we got the Tiffins signature bread service.
Yeah, the 3 breads. So there's one that was very like
bread.
Chip-like.
Yes, and was very spicy, and I think that was our least favorite.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
No, me neither. And then there was one that was like pomegranate bread. It tasted like bread.
Yeah, it was not very strong pomegranate, which was almost like I'm not, a big pomegranate fan, but it was almost kind of disappointing that he said pomegranate.
And then it was like, oh, it's bread. And then it was like Indian wheat bread.
Yeah.
I actually had 2 pieces of that.
I did not finish my piece. I didn't end up liking it.
It was strange, but like once I ate a whole piece, I wanted another one.
It really did taste like a taco, like a full taco. Tastes like.
Like a tortilla, you mean?
A tortilla. But I mean also like stuff that you put in a tortilla or a taco, I think. The hummus I was okay with.
I didn't like the yogurt.
Right.
But I thought the ginger pear chutney was okay. As far as like, sauce things go, because it just was like tiny chunks of pear.
And the hummus, red pepper hummus, I mean like a red pepper flavor is pretty standard, Yeah. Spicy coriander yogurt. I mean, we already don't eat yogurt.
Or spicy. Or
and
coriander.
Who knows what coriander is. So yeah, that was very unexpected. Because we were like, bread, we'll eat bread.
But it wasn't normal bread.
It was not normal bread. So
sometimes you just want some like white Italian bread.
All the time. That's all I want. So I would say I would not order the bread again.
No, I wouldn't order the bread again. So I ordered the shrimp and grits, and we learned that I don't like grits.
Let me look up what grits are.
Yeah, I don't know what grits are. The shrimp were really, all I ate was really the shrimp. I don't know, there was like 6 shrimp so they were, a good size. They had a good like Cajun sort of spicy flavor to them. Not like too spicy. I don't like super spicy things, but they were really good. I would have eaten another plate of the shrimp. The shrimp was delicious. Grits is a porridge made from boiled cornmeal.
Yeah.
I didn't like the grits. Part of it, a lot of it was the texture.
I was okay with, I tasted them, and it still was the texture I was not a fan of, but I feel like I could have ordered the shrimp and grits and eaten some more of the grits, and
I had a bite of the grits and that was it.
Kind of been okay with it.
There were some grilled onions on the sides. I ate those. They tasted like onions. I guess they were in the pepper jam. I don't know where the bacon was.
I don't remember bacon.
Applewood smoked bacon. Maybe that was with the smoked pepper jam. There was some sort of sauce thing that the onions were sitting in that I picked up and ate. Mm-hmm. I don't really like tomatoes, so I didn't eat the tomatoes. Yeah. But the shrimp was good. I mostly really just ate the shrimp, and the shrimp was very good.
It looked really good.
It was tasty.
We had very successful meats.
Yeah.
So then I had the butter chicken, which is relatively standard for us. Both of the dishes looked great, by the way.
Beautiful presentation.
And what I really loved about the butter chicken was there was a lot of different items. And there were quite a few different items for yours too, but a lot of different items, but they weren't all piled on top of each other. So it was I could eat, I like my food to not touch too much. And it was all touching, but it was I can cut the chicken without it sinking down into mashed potatoes or grits or something. I love mashed potatoes, but that's still annoying sometimes. Chicken was great. It was a tiny bit spicy, but not too spicy, not overly spicy at all. And the sort of butter flavor on there was good too. There was a sauce on the side So it's not listed. I don't know what exactly it was, but I liked it. It was mostly on the side, and it was a little bit spicy. I did like dip a few pieces into it, and I liked it well enough. It was kind of like, almost like, why is it here? Like the chicken's already a little bit spicy, but I guess people like sauce on their chicken. So yeah, and since it was on the side, it was like, well, I didn't end up with too much of it, but also it was like, oh, this is a sauce that if it had been on the whole chicken, I don't think I would have minded. And then there were just peas and pickled onions, which I'm not a huge pea fan and I don't usually like onions, but I took a few bites of those. It was just, the onions were just kind of hard to like scoop up.
Yeah, because they're a little like straws.
Yeah. So I took a couple bites of those, and then it was the rice croquette,
which we thought was a potato.
Chickpea rice croquette, because we didn't remember what we read. So
it
that
was like brown. It was like a brown.
I mean, it looked like a small
egg
potato, but it was like full of rice, and there were also some peas in there.
Yeah.
I didn't really like that, just texture-wise. I like rice, but I don't like rice that gets too mushy, and so I think it was like mushy rice, and like I didn't like that. But it wasn't like, oh, I wouldn't order this again because of that. Like,
I don't know, it was cauliflower, which we both thought was broccoli.
it tasted like broccoli.
Yeah, it tasted like broccoli.
And maybe cauliflower just tastes like broccoli.
I started this show by saying that I don't like cauliflower, and it was fine. So
I mean, I started by saying I don't like onions, and the pickled onions were honestly fine. They just tasted a little bit crunchy. Like, I mean, that's not a taste crunch, but they were just crunchy.
We both learned something new.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely learned you don't like grits.
Oh my god, grits were so bad. They were just, I'm sure people who like grits would like them. I'm sure they're great, but like, the texture of them, it was like tiny balls in a mush, and it was weird. I didn't enjoy it.
But I really like the cauliflower. I really like broccoli, and it was like roasted cauliflower, so it was very good.
It's the best kind of broccoli.
And yeah, I mean, it was just all well made and stuff. I mean, you know, it's Tiffins.
Yeah, it's expensive, so one would hope.
Yes, and good portions too.
The more expensive the food, less of it you get.
Yeah.
We had a wonderful waiter named Bob.
Yes.
And I will say, so like the gentleman who brought us our bread and was telling us what the bread was, I couldn't really understand him. And it was because of the mask. Like, it was just hard to hear him. But Bob enunciated really well, and I could hear
he was
what
just
he
a
said.
nice
He was
waiter.
just very nice.
Yeah.
So Bob from Tiffins.
Bob from Tiffins, great. Hello. So then we got desserts. And now this is one of the few times where, especially me, like, I look at a dessert menu and I'm like, there's one chocolate item, that's all I want. I don't like any of the other things. All of the items on this menu have chocolate in them. Even the seasonal apple pie cheesecake. We didn't get that because we don't like cheesecake. But
so the South American chocolate ganache was like a chocolate bar, 2 slices of caramelized banana.
But we asked him before you ordered.
Yeah, I was like, is it like a banana covered in chocolate? Like, I didn't understand. He's like, no, it's like a chocolate bar and the banana is a garnish. And I was like, oh, okay. So it was a chocolate bar with like 2 slices of banana, some raspberry sauce, whipped cream, a fancy chocolate shaped thing, and the thing that kind of looked like a sea sponge, which was chocolate. The caramelized banana was really good. I really like bananas Foster. And it was chocolate bar. I mean, it was good. I ate the whole thing. Shannon had a bite. It was chocolate.
Yeah, if it had not been on the raspberry sauce, I probably would have had more. But there was quite a bit of raspberry sauce.
Yeah.
And I don't like raspberry sauce.
I'm fine with that.
So then the Lion King, which also another like beautiful little dessert. It was really good. And so it also had strawberries and blueberries on it, which I don't like, but like
I ate all the strawberries.
They weren't in the way. But the caramel mousse is really good. So it's like a stack of caramel mousse on top of a very thin chocolate brownie. So not as much chocolate brownie as I would like, because I could just eat chocolate brownies all the time. But like the caramel mousse is really good. And I'm not like a huge caramel fan. I don't even feel like it really tasted like caramel.
No.
But it was good. And also the strawberry mango sauce, I didn't really feel like, oh, this tastes like strawberry mango. but it was good, and it had kind of chocolate flourishes on the side.
Like little chocolate mousse swirls.
Yeah, so
blueberries.
they were nice. It was very hard. It was very hard on the outside.
A hard outer shell on the mousse that you crunched through.
And then the white chocolate piece was good. A lot of times when you get those sort of white chocolate garnishes on something
that are decorative with a picture,
they're really thick and rich and kind of gross. This was very thin, and it was yummy, and it kind of had a candied exterior with the picture. So, was there something we would eat? Yes.
Yes.
How easy was it to customize / substitute? We didn't do that.
We didn't do any of that.
I don't really know what we would have, like, you can't be like, I'd like the shrimp and grits without grits. I mean, you could.
I mean, I probably could.
I'm sure they would just give you shrimp, but...
I probably could have been like, kind of the shrimp with rice. I mean, it's Disney.
Sauce did not get in the way.
No. If you're a picky eater, honestly, I wouldn't recommend going to Tiffins.
No, yeah.
Like...
If you look at the menu beforehand and you really think about, like, what do I like? Is there something you like that's on there? Like, if you like chicken, then the butter chicken is a pretty good meal for a picky eater.
If you really like shrimp, like there was prime rib, if you like prime rib, if you look and you read, even if you just read the name of the dish and don't read the description and you're like, oh, I like, the meat that comes with that, or like tofu or whatever, then like, if your friends are like, this is where I want to go, you're probably going to eat something.
You're just going and you're a picky eater and you're taking kids who are picky eaters or friends who are picky eaters, just go somewhere. Just go to Flame Tree Barbecue, or don't go to Animal Kingdom to eat.
But you could go to Pizzafari and get pizza.
Yeah. You go to Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah, or in Dinosaur, hamburgers and pizza and french fries and stuff.
So, do we usually rate out of 5 chicken nuggets?
What
do you think?
I'm torn because, I really liked the shrimp.
The stuff that we liked, we really liked.
The shrimp was really good. I enjoyed my cocktail. I mean, it's a cocktail. But, you're taking that giant chicken nugget?
Yeah.
But I basically only liked half my meal.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like the grits, and that was the majority of the plates. And we weren't really into the bread. So I'm sort of we liked half of it.
A 2.5.
I'm kind of thinking 2.5.
A 2.5 out of 5, yeah.
So 2.5 out of 5 chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe. We are on the new channel. It's not very new anymore. Our second episode was on there. But it's the WDWNT Entertainment channel. So this is where all of the shows that happen weekly are pretty much going to be happening. Tell us where you want us to eat next.
I have a reservation.
Oh yeah, we do have a reservation.
Our next reservation is Kona Cafe at the Polynesian Resort. But if you have ideas, let us know. Especially if you have any resort suggestions. We don't know the resort restaurants as well. Because our family was very we ate at the parks, we didn't go eat at the resort. So if you have any resort suggestions, please drop us a comment.
And
if you liked this episode, then we're Colleen and Shannen.
Yes.
And if you didn't like this episode, then we're Jason and Jill.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.